Bro said I'm too early. What's going on, guys? Say what's up in the chat. Fully focused. How do you trade silver bullet? Basically, let's just say this gap, this new week opening gap. You have a fair value gap right here, but it's not really a high probability gap. Sorry, let me like face the camera to myself a little more. So we have this gap. In my opinion, it's not super high probability because we also have this larger gap. So the way I operate here is I would wait for heavy displacement below this fair value gap, making an inversion, and then I'd be interested in going short. And, let me mark out. No, we have a lunch low down here. Just in general, we're not gonna get the best setups right now. Because we've had such a large expansion. So if I take any trades, it's gonna be really light size. But some other examples of silver bullet. Up here, this fair value gap. This fair value gap. But the best one right here in this area to go short would have been this one. So we inverted it with heavy displacement, and your stop would have had to been all the way up there. Could have aimed for whatever, but the main thing is a big part of it is how much speed it has. I don't know why I can't grab it. There we go. The main thing when you're trading, especially inversions, is how much speed is behind it. So right here, you could see it took this like one big candle to just cut through it. That means that like sellers are in control. So right here, if I wanted to go short, if it cuts through it like super fast, then I would have more size on, or I'd be more willing to take the trade. So yeah. But yeah, we'll see what if anything happens this PM session. What's up, guys? Who else is in here? Oh yeah. I mean, when you start out, it's okay to target just one to two, one to three. But definitely like I look at the market as a whole. I have certain targets in mind. Um, like right here, I would probably consider I'd be looking at the lunch low, but I'm also considering the discount area. So that would be like right here. So that's a low. It's nested inside of a fair value gap. So then that would be a good exit. Just an example of like what I look at for my targets. But the market's a little weird right now because it looks like tech just bombed right here, and the S&P is still up. So that just means that tech got hit quite a bit. See, we're not getting any like displacement. We're just kind of hanging out. So I'll give it some more time. Let's see if there's anything on gold. I think we're gonna end up trading lower from this fair value gap. It just kind of depends whatever dollar does. This inversion up here is pretty pronounced. That's what I was looking at right now. I just I don't know, because we're a lot more bullish on ES, and you usually don't want to go with the more bullish asset, because what's gonna happen is it might trade lower for a little bit. It'll probably go to like right here, and then it'll just chop around, end up hitting our stop loss. So I'd rather wait and see if the more bearish asset wants to move. Elon versus Trump. Yeah. Um, recently it went through one of the, I think I want to say the senators. Oh no, okay. Senator narrowly passes Trump's. So the Republicans pass. Now it's going on to the senators. Oh no, it already went through. Let me see. Yeah, so the reason why that's a big deal, at least for tech that I know, is because Elon obviously has like EV Tesla, and so that's gonna affect Tesla quite a bit because it cuts all of the incentives they had and kind of like the government funding that wanted it to happen. So it's gonna make it much more expensive for consumers trying to buy electric vehicles, and yeah, these next 4 years will be kind of tough for EV makers if that passes. If fair value gap is wicked out by another candle, I don't get what you mean. Um, I'm kind of liking how ES is moving though. We might reclaim this new week opening gap and trade higher. Let me see. What's up, Moby? Okay, this hourly just started. We're inside of here. We're not showing a willingness to trade lower. We're about to invert this 30-minute. So I just go in here and I just kind of like consider the confluences. Um, Obviously we have a lot of sell side, but price hasn't respected anything to tell us we're going to sell side yet. Yeah, I'm just gonna sit back for a little bit. Let me close my door. I don't understand what you mean. If fair value gap is wicked out by another candle, is it still valid? I don't understand, sir. Is there any other asset you guys want to see right now? Suppose there's a bullish fair value gap. Okay. One big. Suppose there's a bullish fair value gap after some continued. One big red candle wicks. Oh yeah, that's called I IOFED. I can't remember what that acronym stands for, but that's a really good signal that we're very bullish in that scenario. Cause like, let me see if there's any examples in here. There might not be any, but let's just say theoretically, I mean, let's just say like right here, this candle comes down, it wicks, creates a huge wick. Let me do a green candle. Okay, so let's just say this candle comes down, it wicks, but then it respects this fair value gap. That's a very bullish sign because think about it. We're coming down, we're still respecting this fair value gap right here. We're still respecting this fair value gap. However, we also took a bunch of sell side with it. So then that literally means the next candle is just going to shoot up like even further. So the only time we're inside of a bullish fair value gap like this one and we become more bearish is because we invert it. But as long as we're inside of it and just hanging out like this, we're still technically bullish, but our confirmation is just the closure beneath it to invert it, if That makes sense. Let me mark out the new week opening app again. The answer your question. Yeah. Not really moving much here, honestly, guys. Let's take a look at YM. Super bullish. It's crazy. Okay. It's our new week opening app. Let me mark that out. Mark out this inversion. Yeah, we're not really running anywhere. Big fan of, there's an order block and there's a fair value gap above. Here's like a very rare case scenario where I use an order block. Let's just say like right here there's this inversion, but it's kind of chopping around, so I don't get in it right away. But then I see this order block right here, so then I'm not sure if price is gonna come all the way down back here, so then I'm just gonna enter on the order block. Or see if there's another example in here. Oh yeah, this is a trade that I took earlier. Ended up being a break even. I mean, I was in profit for a little bit, but 30-second. Yeah, so basically we inverted this fair value gap. So my overall entry is built off of that, but you don't always have to be super precise. Like it's not about precision, it's about just being on side. So this right here, this order block, I just entered right there when it retagged it. And then I was aiming for more buy side, but whatever the feds were talking about kind of shot me down. So that's my way of entering on an order block. Let me go back. We might get an entry right here. We'll see. Price is kind of moving now. Let's see what Yes is doing. I'm more interested in entering on Yes. Just because we're more bullish on ES. If we get a setup, if not, we don't get a setup. Two-minute. I'm just watching this this closure. Like if we're able to hold and we wicked out, we're able to trade up and close, then we're bullish. But if we invert this right here, then we have other issues to deal with. What do you guys think? Are you guys bullish or bearish on NQ? Let me share this link. Yeah, we just closed bearishly. see on this time frame. I'd like to enter. I want to see a retracement though. Actually, we might not get one. I'm gonna watch and see if we create a fair value gap. $30-minute. So we're saying this next candle should come down here. Okay, that's really light size. So if you're entering with me, go light. Should get tagged in right now. We'll see. See what happens here. Okay, this is one of my targets this low. But honestly, we could probably trade a little lower. Give me a second. Sorry guys. We're gonna hit this banger real quick. Did you take any subscriptions before becoming initial days? I learned everything through ICT's mentorship. If you're gonna watch anyone, um, for free as well, Jade Cap, he has a paid mentorship, but I've never paid for it. His free stuff is really good. Um, he's obviously the highest payout holder for Apex, and so like he knows what he's doing. So yeah, I would recommend Jade Cap out of anyone else you're gonna watch, and he's free, so why not invest in yourself? I want to add size here. I don't know where, because we don't have any other PD arrays to go off of. You guys could ask questions in the comments if you guys want about other pairs and whatever else. Let me close that up. Fire, fire ass trade. Bro, I don't know. The price is like super, super slow today. Trade, trade cap. No, Jade cap. Jade cap. Jade cap FX. Euro and Nasdaq. The thing that I tell everyone with, so if you're trading Euro, you have to, this is non-negotiable. You have to use DXY with it. If you're trading Nasdaq, you have to use ES with it. Like there's no, it's not negotiable. Like you're gonna take a lot more losses if you're not using either of the two. Not really going in our favor, fortunately. I'm not gonna just switch my bias either. I'll go over Euro right now. Yeah, the main thing is dollar index. Now we just sweeping. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Small loss. Not what I wanted to see, but It was this new 30-minute. Let me see if we had some kind of news. Not that I know of, but this new 30-minute started and it just kind of crushed us. Let me see, Euro. We've been in quite a downtrend on DXY, but because of this bill, we might see a new kind of market structure shift and then chase some of these highs up here. I'm not sure. Your next giveaway. I could see if I could set that up for like 5Ks. Um, we might be. I can't say it, but I might be able to get free accounts soon for you guys. We'll see. Can't say it. I was gonna say it, but I can't say it yet. Yeah, Euro is just gonna keep trading up higher because of DXY. Alright guys, I'm gonna end the stream right now. Not the most promising price action, but I think we'll see a little bit of bearishness right here on gold. We'll see, because all we did is trade up higher, and then we have this daily fair value gap, which we're respecting. Alright, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.